Everyone says preparation is key when it comes to travel. But what if it's all wrong? Today, I'm sharing my secret tips from decades of experience to reveal how letting go of preparation can unlock a kind of travel magic you never knew existed. Spontaneity leads to unexpected adventures. Imagine this. You're visiting a charming small town, and as you stroll down the cobblestone streets, you hear the sounds of laughter and music coming from a nearby square. Your well-planned itinerary says you should be at a museum right now, but something pulls you toward that sound. You end up dancing with locals at a street festival and trying food that you never would have found in any guidebook. That is the magic of spontaneity. Over-planning can be stressful. The stress of making sure every detail is perfect can take the joy out of travel. You're constantly checking your schedule, worrying about timing, and fretting over missed opportunities. When I think back to my most carefree adventures, I remember feeling light, unburdened by the pressure to follow an agenda. Being too prepared can lead to exhaustion, not adventure. Locals are the best guides. Who knows a place better than the people who live there? Instead of having every minute mapped out, consider exploring with an open mind and asking locals for their advice. A warm conversation at a cafe or a chance encounter in a market can lead to the most delightful experiences. Locals can show you hidden corners, secret paths, and favorite dishes that you wouldn't find in any travel guide. Too much preparation kills the thrill. When you plan everything down to the last detail, you strip the journey of its surprise. Remember when you were younger and the thrill of discovering a new place was like opening a gift? Preparation might feel like you're in control, but it can also make your trip predictable. Embracing the unknown can make you feel alive in ways that meticulous planning just can't. Flexibility often trumps planning. I once had plans to visit a famous landmark, but when I arrived, the queue was so long that it would have eaten up hours of my day. I was about to turn around and go somewhere else when a friendly stranger suggested a nearby park. It ended up being a quiet retreat with the most beautiful view. Sometimes it's the unexpected change of plans that becomes the highlight of your trip. Spontaneous decisions feel more authentic. When you don't overthink it, you're more open to experiences that feel real. Whether it's deciding on a whim to follow a new route, or stepping into a little bookstore that catches your eye, these moments feel genuine because they're not choreographed. It's in these unplanned interactions where you meet people, discover new passions, and create true memories. Over-preparedness can limit learning opportunities. There's a lot to learn when you're out of your comfort zone, but when you're overly prepared, you miss out on those teachable moments. Getting lost and figuring out your way or trying to communicate in a new language pushes you to learn and adapt. Those lessons stick with you far longer than the ones in your travel manual. Technology reduces the need for preparation. Thanks to technology, there's no need to plan every step in advance. Apps for maps, hotel bookings, and restaurant recommendations are all just a tap away. With smartphones, you have the freedom to decide what to do on the spur of the moment and get the information you need in real time. You can let go of the heavy planning and still feel in control. Over-preparedness can lead to rigidity. Sometimes we get so caught up in following a schedule that we forget why we travel in the first place, to experience the world in all its glory. When you plan too much, you might miss a sunset that leads to the perfect photo opportunity or a surprise street performer who makes you stop and smile. Flexibility can open doors to moments you didn't even know you were looking for. Simplifies packing decisions. How many times have you overpacked because you were planning for every possible scenario? If you let go of being overly prepared, you pack only the essentials. This simplicity leads to lighter luggage, less hassle, and more freedom to move. After all, who wants to spend half the trip wrestling with a suitcase that won't fit into the overhead compartment? Spontaneity reduces analysis paralysis. When faced with too many options, it's easy to feel paralyzed. You might spend hours debating between 2 museums or 2 restaurants, trying to find the perfect choice. With less preparation, you simply choose, enjoy, and move on. And often, those quick decisions turn out to be just as satisfying, if not more so, than the ones that were overthought. Some of the best experiences are accidental. Have you ever stumbled upon a local market, a cozy little cafe, or a breathtaking view that wasn't on your list? These accidental discoveries are the highlights of travel. They happen when you stray from your planned path and are open to wandering. Preparing less allows you to be more present in these moments and enjoy them fully. Planning can overshadow enjoyment. When you spend more time following a schedule than soaking up the scenery or enjoying conversations, you can miss the essence of the trip. The sights and the people are there to be experienced, not just checked off a list. Preparation can sometimes take you out of the moment, making you feel like you're on a mission rather than on a journey. Local challenges are part of the adventure. Getting lost, navigating language barriers, and dealing with unexpected events are all part of the adventure. They may seem stressful in the moment, but they create stories and memories you'll cherish. These challenges teach you resilience and make you appreciate the simple things, like finally finding your way back to your hotel or learning a phrase that makes locals smile. The world is more accessible than ever. The beauty of today's world is that help is always within reach. Whether it's a local guide, a fellow traveler, or a quick online search, you can find your way, get recommendations, or solve problems as they arise. The days of having to plan every detail before you leave are behind us. With modern technology and the kindness of strangers, there is less pressure to have everything perfectly mapped out. So next time you're planning a trip, remember that sometimes less is more. Thanks for watching.